Hello, welcome to Pride of South London Fan TV. Ali here, bringing you my match preview of the game between Palace and Leeds at Selhurst Park under the lights, but against Leeds United, who are, of course, in danger of relegation. This game, of course, fresh off the back of the midweek defeat to Newcastle United and our first time back at Selhurst since the defeat at Wembley against Chelsea in the semi-final of the FA Cup. An opportunity to blow off those cobwebs. And the midweek was disappointing, wasn't it? We never really got going. It was always going to be hard. As much as Vieira could motivate or the players could try and self-motivate, subconsciously, it was always going to be in the back of the minds, that FA Cup defeat. But I think, even though I was annoyed, like many fans, that this fixture against Leeds got moved to a Monday night, I think those extra 2 days could be a positive thing for us. It gives us a little bit of time to just get our heads together, let the cobwebs of Wembley disappear, and get focused and try and re-energize our season. And the question I'm going to ask today is, do we want the top 10? The players can answer that on Monday night. I've seen some neutrals saying we don't have anything to play for. Even some of our own fans on social media saying we've not got much left to play for. But for me, we've got lots to play for. For me, a top 10, which we could get back into the top 10 race if we win on Monday, big if. If we got that, I think that would signify a lot of progress for having been stuck between 11th to 15th for quite a few seasons. We look back on the season, having got to the semi-final of the FA Cup and top 10. I think that's a season to be proud of. So I personally really hope we get the season going tomorrow night, but it's not going to be easy. Leeds United are going to be bang up for it, particularly given Burnley's results in the past week. Leeds again find themselves in perilous danger. So we're going to have to be on our game. So let's have a little look at what team I would go for. On Monday night, I would go for the same back four of Mitchell, Gahey, Anderson and Klein, Vincente Guaita in goal, Kouyaté protecting, Conor Gallagher, and then I would bring in Will Hughes for Jeffrey Schlupp. For me personally, I think we've missed somebody calm on the ball. It's been a little bit frantic in the last few games or so. I think it's particularly given the situation with Wembley and the sort of, there's a little bit of panic setting in that we're going to finish the season badly. Someone calm on the ball to get the ball down and get our passing going. I think our passing was sloppy at Wembley. I think our passing was sloppy in the first half midweek against Newcastle. Let's get Will Hughes, and that looks like a proper central midfield to me. Kouyaté, Hughes and Gallagher. We can bring Schlupp on later if we need his energy. The front three, I wouldn't start Elise, given the fact he went off against Newcastle. I think a young player like that you need to protect at times. Let's give him another week to heal and potentially bring him back to Southampton. So for me, I'm going to go Zaha on the right. Look, I know he's probably better cutting in from the left on his right foot, but ultimately Zaha started his career on the right-hand side. And Edouard has produced his best football from that left-hand side. Up front, there ain't no striker better than Jean-Philippe Mateta. Okay, I don't think Mateta had his best game at Wembley. His touch was off. But I think this Leeds United defence is there to be got at, and his physical presence could be useful. That's a good blend, a good mix, that front three for me. Edouard, Zaha, Mateta. I'd be excited to see it. Will we see it? I'm not sure. I think we might see one of Ayew or Eze. But that's my team. What's your team? Let me know what your team is in the comments below. I'd be interested to know what you would go with. I've seen some differing teams on social media over the last few days. Prediction time. It's going to be tough. I think this is a rejuvenated Leeds United under a new manager. Interesting that it's a new manager, because Sky Sports told us that Bielsa was a footballing god and basically made Leeds out to be the Harlem Globetrotters for 2 years. But I do like Bielsa. I think it's a shame he's one of the football's characters, and it's always a shame when you lose characters from the Premier League. But he's gone, and I like the sound of their new manager in interviews. He sounds very intelligent. He's brought a lot more balance to them, really. And they've been playing well, particularly a few players. Harrison is a clever little player that I've always quite liked, and he seems to be on good form. Rodrigo is starting to score some goals. It's going to be tough. They need to win, so they're going to be bang up for it. But I just think us at home might just give us the edge. I'm going to go 2-1 Palace. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. And as always, if you've liked this video, press the subscribe button. Let's hope on tomorrow night, Monday night, under lights at Selhurst, we're feeling glad all over.